arrived on, and today we're not in the backyard.
We're not.
We're at the Butterfly Pavilion in Westminster, Colorado. But we have the opposite problem we usually do. It's not too loud here. It's too quiet. So we said we'd shoot in the field more, which is what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
But
it's hot and humid, and I think the GoPro's overheating.
This one is This one's fine.
But really cool. Check this out. We have some feeding butterflies behind us.
And I don't know how this audio is going to turn out at all.
No, I guess we'll
Hopefully
find out.
it's quiet enough that you can hear us.
Yeah.
But, anyway, we're going to go take a look at all this stuff here. And I guess we'll talk to you in the car because
it's pretty quiet around here, so we don't want to be yelling and screaming. So we'll see you guys soon.
Hello, we're back. I don't know if you heard anything in the intro, but we have the opposite problem of what we usually have, and it was too quiet to really talk. So we're done in the Butterfly Pavilion, really cool place. And so we're not in the backyard.
We're in the car.
We're in the car.
Change of scenery.
It's also light out. It's not dark out.
Yep.
And we're not at Horsetooth Falls.
Hot.
It's hot. We're not at Horsetooth Falls because Lisa's subconscious hates sunrise photo shoots, apparently.
Apparently. The alarm was set for 2 a.m. ready to go. And I do not even remember it going off. And the next thing I knew, I was being woken up by the dogs at 6 a.m. wanting breakfast. So, Horsetooth Falls obviously did not work out for sunrise. We are going to attempt it at some point for sunset. However, it has been brutally hot here for days, and we've been trying to come up with ideas of things to do inside instead of outside because it's just miserable right now. So we ended up here at the Butterfly Pavilion. Donnie's never been, and it's been years since I've been, so it was kind of like a new thing for me all over again.
Yeah, and I always thought it was the Denver Butterfly Pavilion, but it's actually in Westminster. And it's not badly priced, $11 each.
If you buy it online. If you buy the tickets online, it's $11 per adult. If you buy it at the door, it's $12. So, I mean, not a big difference or whatever, but, you know, $2 is $2, I guess. So, but yeah, $11 online. You just go to their website and you can buy the tickets right there.
Yeah, and it was cool. Then they have a little bit more too. They have a little area with some bugs and stuff.
Yeah, some beetles, and I think they had some hermit crabs and things like that. And tell them what you held.
I held a tarantula.
And what's her name?
Her name is Rosie, and I got a sticker for holding Rosie.
And they were telling us a little bit of information about Rosie, and they said that she's actually from Chile. So, and the reason they named her Rosie was because she has kind of some rose color to her. So, brave one over here was able to accomplish it. I'm not brave enough to hold her, but we did touch some starfish, and what was that other thing? It was a crab.
A horseshoe crab.
Horseshoe crab. I thought it was a stingray for some reason, but it was not. It was a horseshoe crab. So we learned some cool stuff. One thing I didn't know, there was that sign inside the Butterfly Pavilion that said that butterflies don't sleep at night. Kind of a random fact that I didn't know. And they said that they actually just find a place to rest, but actually do not sleep like we do at night. So, kind of a cool little tidbit. I don't know. What else do you want to share?
They had a weird word for it. What do they call it?
I don't remember. I have to look it up.
I'll have to look it up too. I'll put the word right here so you can see it. But yeah, they either do it by themselves or they can do it in a group.
Yep.
And when they do it in a group is when it's colder and stuff, so they keep each other warm.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cool. You have to watch your step. I felt like I was going to squish something.
Yeah, there's a sign when you actually walk into the butterfly portion that says what they call puddling. So if they're down on the floor in puddles or in water, You're actually not supposed to move until they move, or quietly walk around them, is not to startle them so you don't accidentally step on them. So also not allowed to touch the butterflies because it shortens their lifespan. You know, so very much a keep your hands to yourself type situation. It is very kid friendly. There was a bunch of kids there. They have different sections and stuff for the kids, like a little discovery center type thing. They also can go into the Butterfly Pavilion portion. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, they also had the bees. They had that honeybee section. So they have this big beehive in the inside, and they have a tube going from the outside, and they have this bee counter that's hooked onto it, and it counts all the bees that come in on a daily basis. What was it, like 4,000 and something?
I think the counter said 6,700 something.
So it's like, it was a lot of bees. But anyways, it's really cool, and they have these little like speaker things you can hook your not hook your, but put your ear up to, and you can hear actually what's going on inside the hive. It was really kind of neat to see that up close and personal. So you want to tell them about the Rice's honey thing, the contribution?
Yeah, we saw in there, and it's funny because Rice's honey is headquartered in Greeley, Colorado, which is, you know, where we live. And every jar of honey or thing of honey that Rice's honey sells, they donate a portion of that to the Butterfly Pavilion for the bees.
For the bee section, yeah. So it does go back to some conservancy and things like that to help raise awareness and help take care of the bees. So for anybody that loves nature and loves the outdoors, we all know how extremely important bees are, and we need to protect them and do what we can for them. So we've personally eaten Rice's honey. We love it. It's great. You can get it raw, you can get it unfiltered. There's all kinds of different versions of it. Rice's, RICE''S. I believe they have a website, and also I think they're in a lot of major grocery stores. At least they are here.
Yeah, you see it all over the country. That's why I was surprised. I didn't realize Rice's honey was from Colorado,
from Greeley.
Or Greeley specifically, until I drove by the
building
main office. Yeah.
So really cool. It was another fun adventure.
Yeah, it's quick though. There's not like a whole lot. I mean, you can do it in an hour easy. So on a hot day like today, it was very warm in there. It's very warm, and it's very humid in the section where they have the butterflies, obviously, because that's what they thrive on. So the misters helped a little bit, kind of cooled us down when they came on and stuff. But you know, if you don't do too well with heat and humidity, maybe plan to do it on a cooler day, because it's obviously going to be warmer in the pavilion than it's going to be outside. So I think we'll probably definitely come back. It's pretty neat. You know, like Donnie said, it's not super huge. You can get through it in 45 minutes, or you can take your time and stroll through it and, you know, do it in a couple hours. Photography wise, it is a macro lover's dream. I had my macro lens on, and that was what I used 99.9% of the day today, except to get a picture of Donnie holding Rosie. So I got some really awesome shots. I'm super excited about it. It's one of my favorite lenses in my arsenal of lenses that I have. So I can't wait to see how the pictures come out. But some really cool butterflies, some really cool plants. Just, yeah, I'm kind of geeking out right now. Calm down, you nerd.
So macro lover's dream for all you photographers out there.
I can't wait to see what you got. And
yeah.
I'm sure there's been a lot of photos that have come up through the video by now, but I saw the end result standing behind you of a couple of the shots, and they looked really cool. So I can't wait to see what you got today.
It'll be fun.
And as far as like a channel update goes, the GoPro was kind of okay for this.
Sure. There
was some shots that I wish I could get some more of that reach, and we talked about that before.
Yeah.
So we do have a new camera coming.
Yay!
Can't wait. Did a lot of research. I have a very close friend. I've known him for, God, almost 30 years probably. Well, not that much. Close to 23, 24 years. But he works in like commercials and film and stuff like that. And talked to him about some cameras. And we did some research on YouTube. And long story short, we decided to go with the M50.
Canon
by
M50.
Canon.
Yep, the mirrorless camera.
And the reason I did that is, one is size, two, it does great in 1080, which is what we shoot the videos in, just to try to keep the file size down. And when you're running around doing like we are, changing video cameras or changing memory cards is a pain.
And something that's light.
For sure.
Yeah.
And we got a gimbal for it to stabilize it.
Yep.
Microphone we already have will go on top of it. So hopefully we'll get better audio with it as well. And then for something like this here, where I can stop and stabilize the camera and zoom in, it comes with two lenses. Plus, because it is a Canon, if we get an adapter for it, I can use all her lenses.
Yep.
So it totally opens up to the lens world, which was nice. When we were looking at some of the other competitors and some of the other different cameras, I have a whole new set of. Thank you for that. I have a whole new set
Reject that call.
of lenses I would have to buy.
Yeah.
For the camera. So to try to keep the cost down, one, try to be light and mobile. I think it'll be a huge benefit.
And you know, I mean, I think everybody's kind of brand specific and stuff, and I think we've learned a little bit that we're kind of a Canon family. So, you
Plus
know,
GoPro.
And GoPro.
And drones.
And drones and Mavic. I mean, you know, the list goes on and on. But, you know, we both have experience with different brands and things like that. And I think everybody's kind of brand specific, and Canon's just kind of what works for us. And, you know, we did a lot of research, and the Canon M50, the mirrorless camera, came up great as a search result with reviews for vloggers. And so that's really something that we were looking for, that was going to make what we are bringing to you guys a little bit easier, but also your viewing experience better. So very exciting news.
And you couldn't beat the price on it either.
Couldn't beat the price. It was on sale. I think we saved, what, like $400 or something?
Yep.
It was like a 4th of July sale. So super exciting news. So hopefully within the next couple of videos, we'll be rocking and rolling with the new gear, and you know, we'll be bringing stuff to you guys a little bit differently. So
it should be here by the next one. I hope it's here.
Hopefully.
So, all right, we got to go because we got to turn the AC on because I'm burning up.
It is hot.
I don't know if you can tell. We don't know what we're doing next week. We've talked about a couple things, but nothing's ironed out.
Yeah, because you're going back to weekend schedules and things like that with work. So we've got to figure out a few things. We're probably thinking we may have to do some short blurps of stuff during the week, since he'll be working weekends. We have a couple different ideas for maybe some sunset shots and things like that, so that may end up being the next 2 videos or so.
And there's always Horsetooth Falls.
And
you know what? No, I don't even want to go there anymore.
Yeah, let's leave Horsetooth Falls off the list. We'll surprise you, okay? If we ever end up at Horsetooth Falls, you guys will see it on the video.
we will be there. But
we will eventually. We just have all these plans, and then things come up, and you know, so we're just trying to figure it all out as we go, I guess. So anyways, thanks guys for joining us, and hope you enjoyed this video.
And if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we'll just wait for this one to close.
Okay.
We'll do one more butterfly check in here.
Cool.
Make sure they're not on your bag. Check your purse. Have to go in there. Cool.
I think we're good.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like I'm in the airport.
Yeah, right? I call this the airlock.
That's what it is. Huh?
Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, you're all set.
Thanks.
Yeah, take care.